Welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is probably the biggest food challenge that this world has ever faced, embarking on your sustainability diet. To do this, let's talk in terms of diet variants and how they will impact the planet on a global basis in 2050 if all of humankind is able to attain one of these diets. Think of these variants as distinct steps towards a more sustainable diet. First, we have our reference diet, which simply means business as usual. In a nutshell, it includes our globally diverse mean consumption, or in other words, the good, the bad, and the ugly of our recent diet trends. For our first reference alternative, we have the Harvard Medical School healthy diet. This diet consists of a recommended food plate in the proportions you see here. This diet permits you to eat all types of meat in moderation, while fruits and vegetables should make up a majority of your daily consumption. Here's a quick flash through of dishes that fit with the healthy diet. Not a bad deal, is it? Next, we have a no ruminant meat diet, meaning no beef, goat, sheep, or buffalo. It's basically similar to the healthy diet, only now no ruminant meat is allowed on your plate. Here's a quick dish dive into the no ruminant diet. That looks delicious too. The third alternative is a no meat diet, where milk and dairy foods can still make it to your plate. Here's a quick snapshot of the no meat diet. This is still looking delicious. Lastly, we have a no animal product diet, or all out vegan, where no meat nor dairy can be consumed. You know, I'm beginning to notice a pattern here. All of these diets look extremely appetizing. Now let's compare these 5 generalized diets in terms of planetary impact, projected to the year 2050. To undertake this comparison, for all of the reference alternatives, imagine every single human being on the planet eating healthily and equitably on one of these 4 diet alternatives. So why should we care about what impacts our current unequitable high meat content, rich get fatter, poor get hungrier eating habits have on the planet? Well, it's not exactly environmentally friendly, equitable, or ethically just. At unprecedented rates, humankind has converted nature into intensive monoculture systems, which quickly reduces biodiversity, depletes soil contents, and water reservoirs. In fact, of the total iceless land that nature offers us, we humans are occupying about 54% of it for productivity and living purposes. As you see here, of the planet's total iceless land, a whopping 39% is utilized for our food production, while another 15% of these lands are devoted to other human purposes like cities, forests, plantations, and roads. In fact, our total global land use is equivalent to about 9 contiguous United States of Americas. Total cropland is equivalent to about 2.2 contiguous USAs, and total meadows and pasture land equals about 4.4 contiguous USAs. Our insatiable desire for meat, and therefore land, has turned our food production system into a significant contributor of global greenhouse gas emissions. When considering that most of land use change, like deforestation, is triggered by the need to expand our agricultural lands in order to fulfill our increased demand for meat, our food system currently creates about a quarter of total global anthropogenic greenhouse gas emissions. Now I want to show you what it will look like in the year 2050 if we are able to switch from our reference business as usual diet trends to one of the other 4 diet variants mentioned earlier. A recent academic study has shown that if we all switched over to one of the alternatives, we would see enormous reductions in global land use required for our food production. Down 30% with the healthy diet, down 57% with both the no ruminant and no meat diet, and down an incredible 69% with the no animal products diet. That's like eliminating the need for 1.9 USAs when we're all on the healthy diet, 3.7 USAs when we're all on either the no ruminant or no meat diet, and 4.4 contiguous USAs when we're all on a vegan diet. Just think for a second what nature could do with an extra 4.4 contiguous United States worth of land. Equally impressive, if we were all able to transition to a diet consisting of less meat, we'd take a huge bite out of global agriculture-related greenhouse gas emissions. Anywhere from 36 to 67%, or up to 8 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalents avoided relative to our business as usual trend to 2050, when very likely around 9 billion mouths will need to be fed. So why these benefits as we transition away from our high meat diet? Well, the answer's simple. Ruminants like cows are inefficient methane burping digesters, and therefore they require a heck of a lot more resources to produce the same quantity of protein. Here you can see the range of land requirements to produce a kilogram of protein for human consumption for cows, pigs, chickens, milk, and soybeans. What a contrast! Similarly, the cradle-to-mouth energy requirements to produce 1 kilogram of protein are equally striking, and again, soybeans win by a long shot. And of course, this means that the cradle-to-retail greenhouse gas emissions associated with producing 1 kilogram of protein leads to similar results, where soy can create an order of magnitude less climate change impact than beef protein. These implications can simply not be ignored. So if you're already trekking down a sustainability diet pathway, then bravo! The entire world is thankful for your efforts. If not, then what's your major hang-up? A piece of meat a day keeps the doctor away? While yes, it is true that you do require anywhere from less than 20 to more than 60 grams of protein per day, depending on your age, healthy weight, and how active your lifestyle is, there are a number of complete high-protein vegetarian sources that can directly replace the need to eat meat every single day. Still not convinced to make the switch? Oh yeah, this is a good one. You're a afraid your muscles might shrink. Again, you really have nothing to worry about. Simply take these famous vegetarian and vegan examples to boost your assurance. Here we have actor Marcus Patrick, the all-powerful Bruce Lee, tennis star Venus Williams, bodybuilders Bill Simmons and Patrick Strongman, cycling champion Katherine Johnson, and even Mike Tyson has become a vegan. Oh, but meat is so delicious. Did you not take in the infinite potential of delicious vegetarian or vegan recipes that are available at your fingertips? I guarantee that you'll be amazed by how much your taste buds will thank you for these culinary explorations. Or maybe you just didn't really realize the impact you were having on the planet. Well, you can't really argue that now after watching this video. And I haven't even touched on the health benefits and ethical point of view of this diet challenge, though I do recommend these very informative books on the matter by Michael Pollan entitled In Defense of Food and The Omnivore's Dilemma. To conclude, our current agricultural system contributes to about a quarter of global greenhouse gas emissions, and globally occupies about 40% of the planet's land that isn't covered by ice. Our business as usual diet simply won't cut it if we expect to healthily nourish 9 billion people by 2050. Embarking on your sustainability diet is a much needed solution to help increase global equity, to reduce your planetary impact, to increase your physical and mental health, and if nothing else, to relieve the needless pain and suffering to millions of animals like this. I leave you with this simple but wise quote to start you on your sustainable diet quest. Eat food, not too much, mostly plants. Thanks for watching.